Aloha.
Aloha.
The month of May, Iki in Hawaiian, has been designated as Asian Pacific Heritage Month, which is also Pacific Islanders Month. The name of Pacific has been originated by Ferdinand Magellan in the 16th century. The Polynesian name is Moana Nui, Great Ocean. So that's what we're thinking. Ernest Spinoza, one of those intellectual giants of the late 19th century, and who was appointed by the Emperor of Japan to be the cultural curator during the Meiji Restoration, the idea of this man. He is the first to perceive or recognize a Pacific culture, like a great seashell, with pearls in it. So that was very, very, very new to see that, and I definitely attest to that. And that's kind of where I'm going with all this, because that's what I'm acknowledging here as we end the month of the heritage of Pacific cultures. And I'm starting out with this item up here. This is actually, I've replicated a petroglyph. It's on the island of Maui. We were there a few weeks ago. It's up off of Kula Road, which actually means the slope of Halakea crater there. And it's very interesting. The appearance, of course, is that it's a canoe with a sail, but I recognize that it's also actually an Egyptian petroglyph. And without the sail, this sign here is the Egyptian petroglyph for tem, the word tem meaning complete, to be completed. The sail on the petroglyph has been added, and by adding the sail, it makes this a canoe. Although I've never seen a canoe constructed this way. But I think with the Hawaiian word canoe, hua, if you put together timhua, and you can aspirate, narrow the vowel, you have the Egyptian word for Libyan, temple. So Maui is the Libyan name for navigator, and ostensibly Maui is the island that Maui lived on. So it seems to reckon that. Here at month of May, Aikiki, is also the rise of the Pleiades in the east during the dusk. And that figures in the North Pacific, so I have that constellation here. On the other side, the constellation of the Southern Cross is the main one that Polynesians use for navigation. And here, this is a magical fishhook of Maui, carved from New Zealand Maori. Also, the sail appears in other petroglyphs as an item in itself. Have you ever seen the movie of the Jason and the Argonauts? That story is based on one that was by Apollinaire of Rhodes, I don't know, in the BC, Greek BC. They didn't have sails, and in the movie they put a sail on it, but at the time of the real Argo, there was not yet sails. Sails enters in as an item of itself, kind of like the wings of Icarus. And evidently the sail has the same sort of thing in Hawaii also. Whether the early canoes had sails, it's hard to say. They were kind of impractical because they were woven kind of like a mat, and if they got wet, they got really heavy. Canvas sails is one of those wonderful things like disposable razors. Let me do a little piece to go with us to inaugurate this. This is a Hawaiian chant. The great sea, Pakahiki, quietly surrounds the island. The sea breaks on reef flats. The sea whispers to the pebbles. The hair is dressed with seawater. The hair is reddened by the salty sea. The hair is yellowed by the foamy sea. I think I'll wait and do the next part. Okay.